some headphones for working out, for going outside, that don't fall out at all and also aren't inside your ear. They're on the surface though, so they wouldn't cut us off. And we can keep or listen to what's happening outside without having to take them off. These are the new Shockz OPENFIT 2 and 2 Plus. If you want to know which headphones these are, you've already got them here at TechGround. Alright guys, let's get started. Today we're going to talk about these headphones, which are my new purchase and the ones I'm using at the gym. Mostly for workouts, but I also use them daily, like when I go out. These are headphones that are really focused on sports and athletes, but they're also especially comfortable for everyday use. These are the Shockz OPENFIT 2 and 2 Plus. I'm wearing both, and here is the 2 Plus. Review all features of these headphones, compare each model, begin with a quick unboxing. Here we have two identical boxes. We have a band that distinguishes one model from another, but after removing it and opening the box, the two boxes are identical. The boxes are gray, like cardboard, and they are extremely simple. Inside, we find the instructions and the typical user guide with information also for downloading the app. The charging cable and the earphones, okay? In both cases, in both models, it's exactly the same. In this case, we have both Plus models in silver, and in this very nice cream color, we have both. And now let's move on to the aesthetics of these earphones. At this point, there's no difference. They also look identical. And we find an earphone that's a bit different from what we're used to from the typical in-ear that goes inside the ear. We have an earphone that goes on the surface, and it comes with this ring that allows it to hook onto our ear. This ring is made of silicone, a soft and flexible rubbery material, but we have to keep in mind that this band can't be adjusted in any way. It only has this shape. Though it can't be adjusted, its shape fits all ears. In my case, we've tried it. My girlfriend and I, we've both been testing it, and it fits perfectly. We found that it has a button on the top, and through this button, we'll be able to use all the shortcuts. That is, by default, it's set up so that with one tap, we can pause or resume the music we're listening to. But through the app, we'll be able to set it so that two taps mean whatever we want, a long press means something else, and so on. The earbud weighs 9 grams, but it's so comfortable you can wear it for hours without any ear strain. Both models would come with this little case here, which is the case where our earbuds will also be charged. I should note that in this case, they truly are. There's no wireless charging, though these are premium earbuds as shown by the price. And it's true that I think wireless charging would have been really, really nice. Without wireless charging, we use the USB Type-C port to charge it, just like charging our phone. This small case holds the two earbuds stacked on top of each other. This keeps the case compact. As mentioned, these earbuds are designed specifically for sports. I've been using them for a couple of weeks at the gym, both for lifting weights, running, and so on. And these are earbuds that fit very securely on your ear and won't fall off under any circumstances. In addition, they have an IP55 certification, which means these earbuds are resistant to water, dust, and of course, the sweat from our workouts. The sound quality of these earbuds seemed very good to me. Also, we have a ton of settings that we can tweak in the app, and we'll get into that now. I think it's time to reveal it. What's the difference between the OPENFIT 2 and the OPENFIT 2 Plus? I'm talking about the OPENFIT 2, which I've been using most lately. Like I said, I think the quality is really good, and besides, the bass is quite powerful. But one of the differences we have with the OPENFIT 2 Plus is that, in this case, the 2 Plus come with Dolby Audio sound, further improving the sound experience we get with the headphones. The second difference with these 2 Plus units is wireless charging, which addresses the earlier issue. Other than wireless charging and Dolby Audio, all features are identical in both units. And if we want to get the most out of our headphones, we need to download the Shockz app. In this app, we will be able to register our headphones and access all the settings and modes that we are going to see now. The Bimabo app is available on Google Play and the App Store. After downloading, connect headphones via Bluetooth. And when we've done this, we open the app, register, and it will automatically register or detect our headphones. In this case, as you can see, I have the app here and it's showing the OpenFit duals, which are the ones I have connected to the device right now. And here, right away, we can see, for example, the battery level of each earbud and the battery level of the charging case right below. We have different modes that we can use, like the standard, vocal, and bass boost, which is usually the one I use the most, the one I tend to like the most. Below that is the multi-point option, currently off. Let's enable it. This function lets us connect multiple devices simultaneously. That is, right now we have it connected to my phone, which is the Pixel, but we can also connect, for example, my partner's phone, a computer, a tablet, different devices, and they would all be connected simultaneously. And they could send music from each one without having to disconnect from any of them. Next, here we go to settings, we access settings, and here we go to customize controls, which I mentioned before, which are basically the different functions that we assign to the button on the top of these headphones. As I was saying, clicking either of the two headphones is to pause or play the music. But we will be able to make this change, which is the default one, and switch it to another one, whatever we like. Double click, we set whatever we want. Triple click, and then the long press, okay? We can adjust the parameters for our comfort. Now listen to how the headphone microphone sounds. Audio test of OpenFit dose. We're outside on a busy street with cars, so you can hear the sound. Now let's discuss the price. These headphones cost 180 euros and, as mentioned, are high-end. It's a somewhat high price, so everyone should consider how they're going to use these headphones. If you're like me and plan to use them often, I use them for working out, going out and more, so they might be a good investment if you want to check them out. I'll leave the links down in the description, and if there's any discount, we'll also put it down in the description. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you.